Okay, hello everyone. My name is Pepe and today I will be showing what my task that I have completed. So without any further delay, let's head over to it. So this is what folder that contains the Django Express and the front end. So I have already started all the services, that is a React, Express and the Django. Let's first have a look into it. So this is a front end, that is a React method of React.js. So let's make our request, that is by and once again Wabo. So it compares the Wabo and gives the ngrams from the backend. Let's enter a new word, new one and new one. So it compares the new one and the new one and gives us the result. So let's log the into it, and as you can see that the request has been made from into the Django application. So it logs the number of counts, number of requests. So in our Django we can see that the ngram comparison, it is a function that I've created. It takes the s1 and s2, then tokenizes the s1 and s2 and creates a list of words. Then it takes the list from n1 ngrams t1 and t2, then takes the set to remove any duplicate from it, takes the length from it and calculate the similarity. Though in similarity it takes the total number of ngrams they have common and the ngrams they have from the words and calculates it and returns the similarity. And in the views.py you can see that it handles the request from the API. If the request is get, then it takes the string on s2 from the parameter and calls the ngram and returns the value to the as a JSON format. And in Express.js, this is our main folder, this is our main file, that is set log. It handles the request from the front end. As you can see, it first checks whether the IP address that the front end logging is present or not. If it is present, then it will upgrade the hits by 1 and update the IP logs by 1. Otherwise it will create a new one and console log the request. And finally the text received for the front end will be inserted in the text schema models and the SQL. And finally the ngrams will be returned, ngram will be called from the Django app and returned to the front end as a request 200, otherwise the 500 request. And you can see that this is a MongoDB connection to make the MongoDB. This is our model, that is log model and text model, contains the separate models for the log and the text that has been inserted to it. And same for the MySQL, that is this is for the connection, and this is the same model, logs and text. And we can see that I have created the get a text, so you can get an individual text by following that. And this is a upgrade IP to logs, that once this function call, it upgrades the count by 1, that is the number of hits. So this is our docker file to docker build command, to run the docker build command. And finally this is our docker compose file. So I have containerized each 3 directories, that is Django Express and the front end, into a separate independent container. So all I have to do is docker compose app and all this will be up and running fine. So let me show you about the docker compose file. So as you can see, I have started all the 4 containers. So let's have a look into it. This is MySQL DB, this is separate one, this is Express, this is Django ngram, this is Django app. So it's currently starting, so we have to wait for it. So let's go into Django ngram, and you can see that the Django is application up and running. And same for the React, and same for the Express.js file. Okay, so all these containers are up and running, and I have containerized these into separate containers. It will same as the I have run as the previous one. And that's